Greetings and welcome back to room 303 in Junior English, and we turn now in our MyPerspectives volume to unit number 4. I'm hopeful that you will be on page 392 and following. Grit and grandeur, the importance of place is our topic. I just want you to focus on page 393 quickly on the two different questions that are there for us at the top. The essential question is, what is the relationship between literature and place? And then the prompt that you'll be writing on at the very bottom of the page at the end of our unit 4, what makes certain places live on in our memory. It's my hope that you have taken care of the unit goals on 394 and that you've worked with the academic vocabulary for explanatory text on 395. We now turn to the launch text for unit 4 on page 396, planning your trip to Gold Country. And I'm now reading with you, and I'm hopeful that you're annotating as we work now. On the launch text little box there at the top of 396. This selection is an example of an explanatory text, make sure you circle it, a type of writing in which the author explores the complexities of a topic, describes how to accomplish a task, or details how a process works. This is the type of writing that you will develop in the performance-based assessment at the end of the unit. As you read, consider how each paragraph connects, circle that word, to the ideas presented in the introduction. Mark examples that the author provides to show the different types of trips a reader might undertake. Do notice that we have 6 paragraphs here, okay, that will help us now as in our annotation. Paragraph 1. Before you set off to explore California's Gold Country, you must make 2 key decisions. Choose the length of your trip and determine the sort of explorer you are. First, decide the length of your trip because that will tell you how much exploring you'll be able to do. A map of the Sierra Nevada foothills will show you at a glance that Gold Country, the area where most of the California gold rush took place, extends from the Tahoe National Forest to the area around Lake Isabella, nearly 400 miles south. Second, decide what kind of explorer you are. Do you prefer museum hopping and sightseeing, or do you want to get your hands dirty and find out what it was like to be a gold seeker in the 1840s? Would you like to see history reenacted, or do you want to see the natural beauty of this special region? I'll pause for a moment, jot down to the side there. What are the 2 things that are being suggested here, and how specifically are they addressed? Paragraph 2. If you have just a short time to spend in Gold Country, consider visiting the historic highlights. California's capital city, Sacramento, was founded in 1848 by John Sutter Jr., a major gold rush figure. You may still visit the fort he built there and take a walking tour through streets lined with restored 19th century buildings, departing on your tour from the excellent and informative Sacramento History Museum. You might want to Google that and get some information on it. From Sacramento, it's just an hour's drive north to Coloma, a tiny village along the sparkling American River. Coloma is home to Marshall Gold Discovery Park, which offers visitors dozens of activities that allow them to explore the history of the gold rush. Coloma is a must-see because it's the very first place where gold was found in the Sierra Nevada foothills. Go ahead and jot down a couple of things that you've learned there. Paragraph 3. If you have more time to spend and are eager for adventure, consider the trip my brother and I made last year. We drove from Coloma south to Jamestown along historic Highway 49. Stunned by the beautiful views, by the way, notice the word choice here with several of these words like stunned. Stunned by the beautiful views, we enjoyed every mile. As we wound through hills and valleys, again, an interesting word, wound, right? As we wound through hills and valleys dotted with wildflower meadows and pinyon pines, we could imagine would-be miners on horses and in wagons making their way through the same landscape 165 years ago. Jamestown boasts a number of businesses that allow you to take pans, trowels, boots into the American River and test your ability to find gold. Sam and I found nothing but iron pyrite, the fool's gold that deceived many a 49er, but we had a thrilling time in the chilly water under a stark blue sky. Again, the word stark along with the word wound and stunned. Again, word choice matters here, right? Searching Jamestown sites on the internet will turn up a variety of tours and gold prospecting adventures, and you can choose the one that best matches your needs. Paragraphs 5 and 6. Nature lovers should not pass up the opportunity to visit Yosemite, the world's first national park. The history of the region is a sad one. The spectacular Yosemite Valley was home to the native Awa-Nichi people before the influx of miners displaced them in the 1850s. Miners tore holes in the stately mountains and despoiled the clear water of the rivers until Abraham Lincoln signed a grant to preserve this territory for all time. Since that time, Yosemite's soaring cliffs and turbulent waterfalls have remained unique among American landscapes. Finally, start with a map and a schedule and plan to spend at least a day at each major stop. Use the internet to build your trip step by step, choosing the activities that suit your interests and fit into your timetable. There is plenty to do in Gold Country, no matter what kind of traveler you happen to be. Every acre of the region offers magnificent vistas and living taboos of a significant era in American history. Go ahead and work with the vocabulary activity there at the bottom of 397, landscape, and then on to page 394. I want you to do the summary work there, and then the launch activity, the how-to on local tourism, and then finally I want you to do this quick write on 399, this prompt, what makes certain places live on in our memory. Go ahead and spend a few moments there as we get ready now for our study of Unit 4. Thank you.